Good morning. Welcome to Crochet with Nonna Rosanna. I'm Rosanna. I'd like to welcome you to WIP weekend number 81. Today is Friday, November 3rd, and this will be going out Saturday the 4th. So welcome all my new subscribers. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy. And welcome back to all my, as I call them, friends. I love my friends here on YouTube. It's wonderful. So thank you very much. It is 9 in the morning. My husband just left. He is off to the hospital, and he will be back within half an hour to drop off the parking ticket because in Southern Ontario, parking for the day is almost $22. So we get a special pass, which saves us quite a bit of money, and we can go in and out, in and out. So this parking pass has been passed back and forth from Colin and I for the last 10 days. So we're going to keep doing it to save a little bit of money. By going to the hospital. For all you new subscribers, both my mother and my mother-in-law are in the hospital right now. My mother-in-law seems to be improving, and they have a exit date, as they call it, November 14th. So we're hoping. She went in for a hip replacement, I believe August 30th, and she has been in the hospital ever since. So, and then we're going to be sending her to a senior's residence, which they have help, but it's not a lot of help. But she can't be on her own. She thinks she's gonna, you know, go straight home, but she knows, and we've got a reservation, a reserved reservation. And actually, the seniors home people have been into the hospital a couple times, bringing her little treats and everything. So that's really good. So she'll be there for a while, and hopefully she can go back in her own home. She lives on her own, but my husband and I think that's not going to happen. But we're dealing with a very, very stubborn Scottish woman. So we'll see what happens. And my mom, it was touch and go for a while. She started a second treatment. Like she's been going, the first treatment she started, it was like 5 months. And, she got ill and after the chemo, but not like this. So I'm thinking they're going to stop this chemo. We, 2, 3 weeks ago, Mom and I were there 5 days in a row getting chemo, and it just knocked her right out. So, like her blood, they're trying to get it to go normal. Like you and I, our platelet count is about 150 for a normal average adult, and my mom's platelets dropped down to 30. So, and it's so hard. There's no medicine that they can give you to bring them up. She's had several blood transfusions over the last week, and yesterday she was a little better. She was talking and hopefully she'll get a little bit better, and then we're going to have to talk to the oncologist and maybe just get some pain meds and just let her live her life out till she can, as far as she can. So that's what's going on with our parents. My husband and I are exhausted running the hospital, cooking for both of them because the hospital food is not good at all, I don't think. And I've been cooking extras meals so we can bring it in for them. So they enjoy our cooking much more than the hospital cooking. And that's about it for life updates. My husband and I are going to be going out Saturday night. I'm not sure where. He's booked a reservation. It's our wedding anniversary. We both almost forgot about it. He said to me, "Do you know what Saturday is?" And I looked down and I said, "Yeah, it's our wedding anniversary." And I had completely forgot until he had said that to me. So, yeah, our life has been a mess, but hopefully things are improving. So I can't wait. I'll be good. My dad's last couple days been going in the morning, so I've been going in about 1 o'clock, staying till 5 o'clock with her. And then my brother works afternoons, but he's been getting off early, and he goes and visits my mom like from 9:30 till 10:30ish. So she's got someone with her all the time. So I've been taking in some knitting with me while she falls asleep. We'll be talking, and then she, like the last few days, except for yesterday, she barely spoke at all. She was just so weak and so tired. So I got some knitting done. Doesn't look like much, but I did. So on that note, let's get on with our WIPs. my first WIP is a cross stitch. This is my Halloween um, advent calendar or calendar. It's going on hiatus. It's probably, I'm going to say 75 to 80% done, but I'm going to put it on hiatus and pick it up later on because Christmas is coming. So I thought I'd start. I had started it, put that one in hibernation, now brought it back out. So the cross stitch I've started working on as of yesterday is this cute little reindeer and Santa. So it's really, really good. They it's a great chart if you whoops, there we go. If you don't want to follow the exact on the printing, it's a stamped cross stitch, which is I find so much easier than a count cross stitch. So that's the cross stitch I'm working on in the morning. Some mornings, a little bit of everything in the morning while I listen to the news and try and catch up on my videos. And I'm so sorry. I am like a week and a half behind on my videos that I've been watching on YouTube because I just haven't had the time. I don't want to do it at the hospital. So I'm trying to catch up and I'm putting it on a faster mode so I can get more and watch more videos. So all you YouTube creators that I usually comment on, I'm whipping through them. I'm trying very hard to watch them all for you. So I'm really enjoying that when I can. Okay, and in the mornings, I'm also working on a diamond painting. This diamond painting was gifted to me, which I just love, by Lori. Thank you, Lori. And this is a square diamond painting. I've never done a square diamond painting before, so I've completed this much here. And if I bring it in, there you go. You can see it's a square and not round beads. So I'm enjoying it, and I'm going to be working on this and also a Christmas one, which I haven't even started. It is a Santa. I think it's so cute. So I'll be working on that one also. I just have to be careful not to get the beads mixed up. But this one's a round one, so I shouldn't have that much of a problem. So that's what I do first thing in the morning while I'm watching my videos. And for some reason, I haven't been getting up as early as normal, but I'm going to bed later because we watch a lot of hockey and baseball, and was a fabulous win for Texas. Congratulations. And they go later on in the night. Usually I'm in bed by 10, but now I'm going to bed at 11, 11:30, 12 o'clock. So I've been sleeping in most mornings. And that's it for non-yarny whips. I have been working on my hat for my granddaughter in the fingering weight with the stellina in it, and it's in my bag and I don't want to go upstairs and grab it. So that's my first knitted project. My second knitted project, I did bring it to the hospital one day and worked on it, and it is a corner to corner blanket, and I'm just looking, by Snufflebean, and I have got quite a bit done on it actually. So the last time I was down here, and I've done, at least 4 or 5 inches. So it is growing, and it is corner to corner. So I'm very happy with that. I believe I got 4 balls, and I haven't even made it through the first ball yet. So I'll just keep growing and growing it till I'm almost finished my second ball, and then I'll start decreasing it. But it's just knitting, straight knitting back and forth, and I'm not sure what the stitch is called because I'm so new to knitting. And this pattern puts its own little border on it. See, my tension changes, depends on what I'm doing, but it's good practice for me to knit. So that's another WIP that I'm knitting up. And like I said, this one's going to take me a year at least, and I'm in no rush. Whenever I feel like knitting, I'll just pull it out. So, but I did bring it one day to the hospital. The hat, I've been doing a lot at the hospital, and it's, I'm going to say almost done. Hopefully by next week it'll be completed. And the next project I started, it was before the beginning of November, so none of the cows that I do were out yet. So I just went upstairs and I grabbed some yarn. And I'll just get the yarn out. This I got at Cambridge Fibers, and it was a sample yarn. Sorry for the crinkling. And it's called Yurcher. There you go. And the colorway is Fish Pond. And the colors are turning out pretty good. It's about there. So I have 5 balls of that. So I'm just working on a quarter to corner. And when I get through a third of the third ball, then I'll start making it smaller. But I'm just going to do a square. So it's a corner to corner. Just started it. And I think it'll be a nice little blanket to add to my stash. I have a couple baby blankets that I've made. And my daughter usually takes them for when her friends... I'm all tangled up in here. Sorry. When her friends have babies, so she always adds a blanket. So I always keep them going because I know most of her friends. So I'm working on the baby blanket. And then November 1st, the sweater I'm wearing, it's a Bag-O Day sweater, and it was a men's sweater, but I did it in Karen Latte. And I made this years and years ago when I first started crocheting, probably like in my first or close to my second year of crocheting. And I love it, but it's huge on me. It's stretched, and I've lost weight, so it's a comfy sweater to use in the morning now that the weather's getting cooler. And I'm contemplating ripping it all out and making another one, a smaller version of it. But I just love it the way I can wrap around me, and I love the colors. So there we go. Yeah, it used to be a lot better on me, but it's stretched and I've shrunk a little bit. So I'm not going to complain. It's nice and warm, and I just love this sweater. It's a Bag-O Day, and I believe it's a men's cardigan. So you can check out. I'm not sure which pattern it is. I will try and find it and link it below. And then the last project I'm working on, November 1st came, and is the movie Marquee. This is the movie here. I think it's called Girls Want to Have Fun. So like I said, I'm working out of my stash, and I have a bag full of colors from the poster. So pinks and blues and off-whites and yellows, and I got some black. And I'm just doing a rectangle granny square in all the colors, and I'm just going to keep going till I have my size. I did put a stitch marker in it. That's the top. There it is there. So, and when I do my granny squares, every round I turn around, so both sides are exactly the same. And then the way I start off is different than most people. I start off chaining a multiple of 3 plus 1. And then I do a single crochet all the way back and forth, and then I start my granny square. It leaves less of a hole in the middle. I like it a lot better than starting the granny square right away. So multiple of 3 plus 1, and that gets you a nice beginning, I think. So I'm just doing 2 rounds of each color until I get my Afghan size. I believe I started with, what did I start with? 27? Or, I'm not sure. I can't remember exactly, but it was a multiple of 3 plus 1. And so you do your single crochet, and then in the corners you do a granny stitch, chain 2, and a granny stitch, and a granny stitch next to it in the end here. So you have 3. In the last stitch, you have 2 granny squares. So I'm really liking the way it's turning out. It's going to be a bright, vibrant blanket, and I will add this to my wheelchair Afghans. I will be shortly washing all my lap gowns and getting them out before the beginning of December to give them to the seniors' homes that I have chosen. The one is just up the street from me, so I will be giving them some. And my husband has chosen another seniors, so both of them will probably get 12 or 14 blankets each, because basically I do an average of 2 per month plus an extra one thrown in here and there. So they'll be getting, yeah, at least 12 or 13 each. And then my daughter's girlfriend's a nurse, so I will, whatever's left over from that, I will be giving to her and she can hand them out. She works at a hospital just in the town north of us, and she looks after patients that are, it's a hospital, so they're in the hospital waiting to go into a senior's home. So that's what I do, and that's most of my crocheting is making wheelchair lap gowns. And if you don't know, a wheelchair lap gown is a certain size, so it's 30 sorry, I'm so used to centimeters, 30 inches wide by 40 inches long, and give or take a couple inches, doesn't matter. But that way it sits in the lap, goes all the way down to the feet, and doesn't hang down. And then the sides are 30, so they can tuck it in beside them and it doesn't get caught in the wheels. So 30 by 40, and a lot of the blankets whip up really, really quickly. So I'm just doing a rectangular granny square for this one for the month of November for the movie Marquee. And if you hadn't seen the book cover inspiration, the last one I put out, it was the reveal for October. I tried a new stitch, a new pattern, and it is Ocean's Tranquility Afghan by Anastacia Knits. And I'll just do I'll show you quickly what it was. And this one you could do in a day if you sat down and did it all day. So it's very, very pretty. And it's upside down, of course. And I just did the moss stitch border. I just wanted to show you. So that was another item. This is a completed item that I completed last week, but I showcased it in my book cover inspiration. And regarding that, in the last video for October and the reveal for November, I had asked if you could mention your favorite book, and that way we can, I'm going to draw, and I'm going to use mostly your choices, and I love to see the books that people love, and the colors are just amazing. You can get beautiful blankets out of all the colors in the book cover. So if you could go back and make a comment, let me know. I will be choosing 10 of them for this year's Inspiration Cal. So that would be wonderful. And I've decided I'm not going to do it like I did this year and send out all the stitch markers at the end of the year. Every month that I pick, I will be mailing out a pair of stitch markers to the book we chose. So if you could go back to October 31st or 30th, or November 1st, book cover inspiration, and mention your favorite book, I'd love to put you in the draw for that. And so that was it. I have one completed item that wasn't my book cover inspiration, and it is a cross stitch, and not quite completed because after I washed off all the stamping, I found a couple places that I missed. So I finished Paige's Sugar Skull, and she wants it all year round. So I was so lucky because I actually finished it on Halloween Eve. And there's a couple where I missed a stitch. I missed a stitch right there. And then there's a couple that I only have one stitch, not an X. So I'll finish that up and iron it, frame it, and give it to Paige. I sent her a picture of it, and she just loves it. So her dad really likes skulls, so that's how she came to like sugar skulls. So that's the picture there. And I was browsing through Amazon, and it's dangerous. When I go on Amazon, it's dangerous. I found these amazing sugar skull mugs that are black with flowers on it, but when you put the hot product in, it's a sugar skull in colors. So I purchased that for my son-in-law Aaron for one of his Christmas gifts, so I'm excited about that. So that is basically my finished item for the week. Awesome. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching my videos, liking my videos. I love reading your comments. I try and get them done. I usually look at all the comments first thing in the morning while I'm having my coffee, which is still here. I'm on my second one this morning. And like I said, just love this community. My last video, I was a little bit of a mess. I had to stop it because I got emotional talking about my mom, but the more I talk about her, the better I feel. And she's had a wonderful life. So we're just going to go from here and see what happens. So thank you very much. I hope you have a wonderful WIP weekend. I'm looking forward to my dinner out with my husband. It's a big surprise for me. I'm not sure where we're going. And you have a great weekend. Get your WIPs done. And I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.